In Movies and Money, blockbuster news about the latest James Bond film.
The past isn't dead.
Hello, Erik, and rumors have been swirling this new James Bond film could bypass theaters, go straight to streaming, even after the release date was shifted to April. What are you hearing?
Well, Angie, about a week ago, Drew McWeeny was reporting on multiple sources telling him that streamers such as Netflix and Apple were circling around making a deal for an exclusive one-year window to make No Time to Die, Daniel Craig's final outing as Bond, a part of their service. Now, a deal that has been rumored to be around the $600 million area, which sounds a bit insane given that the metrics we currently have on recent major streaming acquisitions don't come close to justifying such a price. But there's also speculation that deal could also include rights to the entire Bond library. However, this could also be a big lifeline for MGM, which has continued to search for relevancy by banking on a number of pre-packaged remakes with title recognition. Bond is their baby, and any seed money they receive from the usual super spy sponsors like cars and watches and alcohol is pretty much gone since they have already had to market the film twice. So the prospect of a buyout basically could very much be in their best interest if the effects of the pandemic stretch into the spring.
Do you think it's possible streaming instead of the big screen could become the new norm for major franchise films?
Anything seems possible these days, Angie, but I also think this could also be more of a potential one-off than a new standard. The reasons I laid out for MGM, for example, are not going to be the case for a juggernaut like Disney, which to date have either dipped their toes into the streaming waters to see if it's warm or dumped some of their lesser theatrical prospects onto Disney+. Mulan was their big swing, and the lack of reporting with those numbers suggests that a $30 price tag was not going to be fully embraced as an alternative to taking a family to the theaters. And it was just reported that an estimated 1.6 million households streamed the Borat sequel over the weekend, while Mulan was only in 1.12 million homes. While unverified, Amazon is touting that tens of millions of their roughly 150 million global subscribers streamed the film. Now, granted, Borat was included for free as part of your Amazon Prime package, so never underestimate Americans' thirst to not have to pay additional fees for a service they are already invested in. Also, we just became aware that the Studio Movie Grill theater chain is the latest to file for Chapter 11, so theatrical distribution continues to be in peril, and there is no clear monetary solution on tap, let alone a healthy one.
Are there some early signs that studios may be preparing for this pandemic to stretch through the winter?
Yes, Angie, while the few holiday stragglers like Wonder Woman 1984 and Death on the Nile are holding firm for the moment, a pair of January releases are the first to make their move into next year's hopeful summer season. Paramount has moved their animated wrestling comedy Rumble from January 19th to May 14th. That is not much of a surprise, but however, also leaving in January back to August 13th is the Aretha Franklin biopic Respect with Jennifer Hudson in the lead. Now, that was expected to take advantage of the Oscars extended award season into February and become a player. But it is also an MGM release as part of United Artists Releasing, and seeing as they have also removed their Tomb Raider sequel from March off the schedule entirely, this could also be less about pandemic pessimism and more about needing a cash infusion from Bond, James Bond.
Well, hopefully audiences won't be shaken or stirred. Thanks so much, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
More Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.